Yo guys, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to talk about AJ v Dubois. What a fight. I'm going to say amazing fight. All rounds amazing. This is one of the best fights of the year, I would say. Up there with Usyk v Tyson, personally for me. This year has been amazing fight. Since Riyadh season has started it has always given us banger after banger events and fights, and especially the heavyweight division is back. We have to not say it's officially back with Tyson v Usyk. Obviously, some people are saying, "Oh, AJ's lost now, so it does this." But the thing is, yes, AJ's lost, but we have seen a new guy appear in the scene, a new person who can go into the championship realm, which is nice to see. Like the problem with the last time was like this was not even happening. Like it was just so dead. Like no fights were happening, no big fights were happening, and no other little guy was getting this. If you think about it, he after his loss against Usyk too, he got a chance against Jerry Miller, then he got a chance against Hergovic, and now he's beating AJ. And people thought that this would be a tough fight, like for Dubois. Um, but he was shown no, he showed essence. This was a tough fight for AJ. AJ was struggling, and we did not think like we were like if Dubois is going to be AJ, maybe by decision, maybe by knockout in the in the later rounds or something like that, or some lucky punch. But no, he dominated. He literally dominated Joshua, and I have to say that there were a few glimpses where Joshua was coming back in the end a little bit, but he full. This was a dominated win. The last punch he gave, like Joshua got cocky, I think. He punched two, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna come for three." And then what a right hook. A snipe right hook and down on the floor. I think he went down 4 times in total. I don't know, I can't remember, but Joshua went 1 or 2 times, like 3 times. Dubois put him down. The last one was so dreadful. Like I could see him for 10, 20 seconds he couldn't get up. Like obviously for 10 seconds he couldn't get up when the countdown was going on. He was down there. He was struggling. He was trying his best to get up, but no. He was flat down on the canvas. Overall, we have got IBF champion, world heavyweight champion, he was the champion after being Filip Ergovic, and obviously Usyk put his belt down, so he became the full IBF world championship. Now, where does Dubois go from there, and where does Anthony Joshua go from there? Dubois has the whole world to him now. And personally speaking, I just thought let's recap. Watch a little bit of the Usyk with Dubois, and 110% he's increased. In the in the Usyk fight, even in the first 2 rounds, you could see he doesn't full on go like like here. He full on, the pace is on, controlling the center, straight on punching on, and landing clean shots. Whereas in that one, you could see it was a bit of a slow burner fight. I was seeing like from Dubois. So Dubois has learned this new stuff, especially even after Hergovic fight. I think he was good at the Hergovic, but he just keep on increasing. And I think the way he's going, maybe he increases more. But with Usyk, the big thing is he's got a very good chin and endurance. Like we've seen with Usyk, like you can hit him as much as you want, but bro, he comes back. He's a combat king against Tyson. The same thing happened in the second fight. I think Usyk's gonna win again. I just think Usyk is damn good. He's above levels right now. But Dubois, I think, could close the gap. You never know. Um, but I think best thing for him do the undisputed fight. Obviously, Jill Chang called him out, so that would be a good fight because most likely the Usyk thingy rematch is gonna happen. If Usyk wins, nice, calm. But if Tyson wins, there's gonna be a trilogy. We all know, because Usyk doesn't want to just stop it there, like 1-1. Let's have the end match they both if Tyson wins. But I think if Usyk wins again, I think that puts a nail to the coffin for Tyson for there. Like he's not better than Usyk. Um, like he did with Joshua when Joshua went with a rematch. But with this, is like Dubois either could fight Chang, who just called him out recently. I think that would be a good fight. Chang is a heavy puncher, but I think he'll beat him because we saw him struggling as Joseph Parker. That's another interesting fight. Dubois could fall, or maybe AJ could fall. But yeah, personally speaking, Dubois has the world of fighters to him. I think the best thing I think he's going to aim for is the undisputed, and he should, because that's what we were saying. If AJ won against Dubois, go for the undisputed. And same thing applies for Dubois. Dubois has beat AJ, a big challenge. He is 2 times world champion. He's an amazing fighter. And this is not a Joshua who was in his lowest point of his career. He was coming back to the highest point. He came off a round 1 KO. He was high top, but I think Dubois had put excellent performance, but there was some mistakes by Joshua, but it was an excellent performance by Dubois. And I think that's what shocked Joshua, because even if you look at Dubois' past fights, he does not come that ragingly, that range. Joshua, I think he will throw some wild shots which he could duck, but no, clean and very well done, very precise, very good jab. And the way he was jabbing at some rounds were good. The hooks he was doing were good. The uppercuts he was doing were good. Everything he was landing was so well done and so well calculated that it put him in pressure. And this was like watching a heavyweight in the 80s, 90s, because recently it's been more slower, be more time, and then land on, or I've seen the fights in it, or it's going to be one big haymaker. But he's coming quick in, fast, rush, punching, and that's what put Joshua on the board. But as I said, Dubois has the whole thing, but what's next for AJ is the biggest question. I think Wilder, if he said he still wants to fight Wilder, he said the rematch clause, maybe he'll trigger it, but we'll see if the rematch happens. There's and Tyson, I think, could be a fight still in the making if he loses against Usyk. If he loses against Usyk, I think that could be a fight to make. But Wilder v AJ, I think, is the one, because Wilder lost knockout against Jang. He lost. So yeah. And Dubois, as I said, Jang, Usyk too. I would love to see Usyk too now, because we need to see. But Usyk is amazing, as I've said. So that will be a real challenge for Dubois. Like, you have Usyk too now. Like, can you beat him? But as I said, Chang could be a good challenge. Dubois could be a challenge. Dubois v Dubois. Let's go. Uh, but personally, this guy, amazing fighter. I love him. I was an AJ supporter, but oh well, as you can see, A's in my name, so of course I had to support him. But oh well, it's unlucky, innit? What can we say? But thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.